Hello, Lachelle. This is Dr. Vicky. I'm going to take a few moments here and go over the parts of a correctly APA formatted paper. First, I want you to look right here where my mouse is, shows the running head. If you use this template, all you have to do is double click until you see first page header, running head, and replace that with your title. That's it. Then you double click back down in the body until the header editing goes away. Now, for the cover page, as you can see, the title, your name, and the date, whatever information goes here. Now, you were asking about double spacing. This is double spaced. I just know that from looking, but let me show you how to tell. If you highlight it, go right here. See where the up and down arrow is? All that means is increase or decrease spacing. If you click on that down arrow, see where the check is, 2.0? That means this is already double spaced. Again, if you click, highlight the text, go where the up and down arrow is, click on the down arrow, it'll tell you this one is double spaced, 2.0. Okay, let's go to the next page. When you put the running head right here on page 1, it will automatically show up on the other pages. This is where your abstract goes. The word abstract goes right here, and it is not in bold. This is where you type your abstract, right here. The abstract is not indented. It's one of the very few places in an APA formatted paper where it is not indented. It even says so right here. It is not indented. And it tells you what goes here. On the actual first page of the paper, you put the title of your paper here again. It is not bolded, up to 12 words. This is your title. Let's highlight and see what happens. Let's go up here and see what the spacing is. The up and down arrow, drop down, see the 2.0? It's double spaced. That means you do not have to hit twice. You do not have to enter twice. If you enter once, it's going to go 2 spaces for every time you enter. That's what 2.0 means. When you hit enter, it will go down 2 spaces automatically. So when you hit twice, it's going down 4. So your introduction goes right here. It begins with an introduction. The word introduction is not used, and every paragraph must have a minimum of 3 sentences. Your first heading goes right here. It is in bold. You can replace this with your heading and use this template. That would work. Is this double spaced? Let's look. It is. It's double spaced. It's double spaced already. So if you're typing here and you hit enter, it's automatically going to go down the 2 spaces. If you hit twice, it's going down 4. That's what's been happening to yours. Okay? Now, then the next heading, the next section. This is where you begin typing the information for a new section. Every paragraph has to have a minimum of 3 sentences. And again, like right here, make sure each new paragraph has the first line indented. Is this double spaced? Let's look. Yes, it is. So as you can see, the double spacing is maintained before and after every heading. It's consistent all the way down. Every heading is bold, double spaced down, indented. There's your paragraphs. All the way through your paper. On the references sheet, the word references goes right there. It is not in bold. Is this all double spaced? Let's look. Yes, it is double spaced, so you don't have to do anything to the spacing. It will automatically go down 2 spaces every time you hit enter. Now this is what I wanted to point out. The first line of every reference is flush to the left. The second line, however, and the third, fourth, or fifth, if there is that many lines, is always indented. First line is not, second and subsequent line is. First line is not, second and subsequent lines are indented. The references are not in bold, and they are not italicized. So I hope that this helps. I have the templates out there for you. Please use this video as many times as you need to. Play it over and over so it shows you about the APA format. Try taking your research paper, not your discussion, but your research paper from week 2, putting your information in this format and resubmitting it. I hope this helps. Thanks.